Hi, my name is John Pena, your real estate agent in El Paso, Texas, and in this episode, we're going to talk all about the Far East. Hi, thank you so much for checking out the YouTube channel. If you are interested in information about real estate, moving to El Paso, please consider reaching out to myself or checking out penaelpaso.com. And in this episode, Alex is going to break down the Far East. The Far East is probably the most popular suburb or area in El Paso, Texas. That is because it's very close to Fort Bliss, so it's really popular with military families, and it has great schools, parks, and newer homes, which makes it very popular for everybody else. So basically, this is going to be kind of just an introduction to some of the different areas, kind of some of the broader averages about prices and things like that. And where I'm at now, this is really what the Far East started out as. I mean, it was just basically kind of open desert out here. And so, you know, as the city continues to grow, I do suspect that, you know, a lot of these areas will continue to develop. So, without further ado, the Far East of El Paso, Texas.
Hi, and welcome to Living in El Paso, Texas. Today we're going to be talking about the Far East. The Far East is a very popular area of El Paso when it comes down to military folks because it's located right next to 375 and 62, and those freeways will take you straight to the military base, probably 15-20 minutes wherever you are from the Far East. Another reason why the Far East is very popular is because it's basically brand new development, brand new construction, beautiful new homes at an affordable price. I really like this area because it reminds me of the suburbs. Very clean, pretty, brand new homes. I really like the Far East. Now, the Far East is gonna have many options as well when it comes down to entertainment, shopping, grocery store, schools, great schools in Far East. We have over 20 schools, including elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, preschools. We have a couple of medical facilities in the Far East. We got one called the U-Care Urgent Center, El Paso Family and Pediatric Clinic, Sun City Sports Medicine and Family Clinic, Zaragoza Family Clinic, and hospitals at Providence. We also have a few veterinary clinics there. The one that I found that has very good reviews is called Far East Animal Care Center, and they have your typical Banfield Pet Hospital, which some people like Banfield, some people don't. Grocery shopping, we have a Walmart neighborhood market, we got a Walmart Supercenter, we got a Vista Central Market, we got a Target, we got a Sprouts Farmers Market, and we got an Albertsons. Now, there are gonna be amenities in most of the neighborhoods, but the more popular name brand stores like Target and Best Buy and Walmart, those are usually gonna be located on this road called North Zaragoza Boulevard. That road pretty much cuts through the middle of the Far East, and you're gonna see there all the major name stores like Walmart and Target. Like I said, you are gonna find amenities on your neighborhoods, but that street is the one that is gonna have the more popular ones. Now, that street, since it cuts through the middle of the Far East, no matter where you are in the Far East, it's gonna take you 5-10 minute drive tops to get to that road. So anything that you need in the Far East is gonna be very close and conveniently located. Shopping malls, we do have one shopping mall. It's probably south of North Zaragoza where it intercepts with 375. It's a little bit bigger mall there. That place has everything from Burlington, Home Depot, Best Buy, Ross, Target. That place is called Zaragoza Marketplace, and that will be the only place that I'll consider technically a shopping mall. What we do have on the Far East is what people will call strip malls. Beautiful, brand new strip malls. I would say medium to high-end quality stores and restaurants they have there. Like I said, I really like the Far East because it's just everything is new and pretty. We have a bunch of entertainment options in the Far East as well. We have more popular ones called Oasis Waterpark. This place is amazing. I haven't been inside, but we made a couple of videos of it outside with the drone footage, everything. It's basically a water park Brand new, beautiful, clean water park. Unfortunately, it's closed right now because of COVID. I have no idea when they're gonna open it, but before COVID, it was a very popular place. Right next to the water park, there's a rec center called Eastside Recreation Center. My God, this rec center is probably the nicest and fanciest rec center that I've ever been to. I do believe that there is a membership fee for certain things that you can use there, and some things are free. But inside, it's huge. They got a beautiful pool. They got a beautiful gym. They got basketball courts. They got everything that you can imagine is top quality in there. I definitely recommend you guys to check it out if you're going on the Far East. Another place that is very popular, we got two cinemas. One called the Cinemark East Montana, which is your typical Cinemark that you see all over the US. And we have a place called Alamo Draft House Cinema. Now, I have not been to this place, but I want to go to this place. It's a little bit of more of the pricier side because you pay for your ticket, and it's a fancier movie theater that you can order beer, wine, food, anything to your seat. It has nice leather reclinable seats, and like I said, you can drink and order stuff as you're watching a movie if that's what you prefer. We're definitely gonna make that a spot that we'll visit eventually when we have more time. They have a couple of gyms there, and they got Eastside Sports Complex, which is basically a bunch of big fields that people usually play soccer or they do football matches. I think on the weekends they use that area, local communities, to do sports. Like I said, the Far East is a very, very nice neighborhood, very popular neighborhood, beautiful new construction, one of my favorite parts of El Paso. Now in the next section of the video, we're gonna do what we call neighborhood spotlights. Now we selected 3 different neighborhoods on the Far East to showcase to you guys. We have a little bit of footage of the neighborhoods there, and we're gonna give you a little bit of information regarding the price and also what year their houses were built there and all the amenities around it and stuff like that. So the first neighborhood we're gonna be talking about is called Ventana Avenue. This is a more established neighborhood there on the Far East. The homes there are gonna be built between 2008 to 2021. I would say the average there is gonna be built in 2015. Beautiful neighborhood. The homes there are gonna be priced between $137,000 all the way to $315,000. I would say the average price home in that neighborhood is gonna be about $220,000. Beautiful neighborhood surrounded by 4 parks, very beautiful parks in that neighborhood, and it's very close to North Zaragoza Road and 375. Like I mentioned, North Zaragoza, 375, it's gonna have a lot of your more popular amenities. Very, very beautiful neighborhood, more established neighborhood right there on the Far East. Now the next neighborhood we're gonna be talking about is called Pueblo Hills Boulevard. Now, Pebble Hills Boulevard, it's basically a little bit newer, fancier side compared to the other neighborhood. The homes here are built from 2013 all the way to 2021. The average here is gonna be homes built around 2017. Now you can find homes here from $140,000 all the way to $548,000. I'll say the average price home on this neighborhood is gonna be $240,000. They got an elementary school called Cactus Trail Elementary, and they got a preschool called Creation Station Learning Center. Beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. It has around 5 parks in that neighborhood, and like I said, it's also 5 minutes from North Zaragoza, and there's a Walmart close by. Now this area is what we consider more of a fancier, high price point, newer homes in the Far East, and I believe this is gonna continue to be the case because they continue to build on that side of town where that neighborhood is, and since the price of the homes there are a little bit higher, I think it's just gonna continue, and probably that neighborhood is gonna be one of the nicer, fancier, higher price point neighborhoods on the Far East. And finally, we're gonna be talking about El Dorado East. Homes here are gonna be built from 2006 all the way to 2015. The average of the homes here is gonna be built in 2008. Now the price ranges for homes here are gonna be from $140,000 all the way to $480,000 with an average around $200,000. So this neighborhood is a little bit more affordable than the last neighborhood we talked about, and also the homes are a little bit older. This neighborhood has 2 middle schools, 3 parks. It has a Cinemark movie theater that I mentioned. It has the Oasis Waterpark, which I think it's amazing, and it has the Eastside Recreation Center. Also, like all the other neighborhoods, it's close to North Zaragoza, which, like I said, is gonna have all your popular amenities. It's gonna be right there. Also, a very nice neighborhood on the Far East of El Paso. Now, all these neighborhoods are just randomly selected. There's not a better neighborhood than others. There's other neighborhoods that we like. These are just the neighborhoods that we decided to showcase in the video. I hope you guys find this information helpful. If you have any questions, just leave us a comment. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.